Hi beautiful ones, Joseph here. I wonder what we're talking about today. Can anyone guess? Of course we're talking about masks, so sorry about that. Couldn't resist. So this is what I've got on my face. This is red French or red ultra filtered French clay. You can get white French clay, you can get kaolin, you can get brown clay, loads of different sorts of clays, loads of different sorts of masks. Anyway, stay tuned towards the end of this tutorial. I'm going to show you how to make this one, which is my salicylic acid based red clay mask for oily combination, any sort of skins really. It will leave your skin looking flawless, clean, beautiful, glowing. If that sounds like something you beautiful ones would be interested in, stick around. So guys, I've just rinsed the red French clay mask off and it's left my skin feeling gorgeous, smooth, silky, very, very clean. It's unclogged all my pores, so can't be bad, can it? It's the salicylic acid and the clay working together, because what they do is they dislodge plugs of oil, they remove dead skin cells from the... What's that? Is that a piece of clay? Yeah, piece of clay. You've got to laugh, lovies, haven't you? I mean, what would life be without a good old laugh, eh? Anyway, yeah, so it's a really, really, really recipe to make. All you need is French clay. This one here. Can you see red ultra filtered French clay? You can use white French clay, black clay, charcoal, anything you fancy really, guys. And also you will need, sorry, this is where we're going to get our salicylic acid from. Aspirin or aspirin. I don't actually say the word aspirin. Aspirin we'll need. In my mask I actually used my proper salicylic acid. This is pure salicylic acid. Aspirin is salicylic acid which has been chemically treated to basically make it stable so that, you know, it can go into the stomach without causing too many problems. You will also, now this is a really weird addition to a mask I thought, but it's what's needed. So this is my, do you remember the magic lotion tutorial I did? If not, then it's one of my videos. This is going to help hold the clay together. We're not going to use very much, and this is an oil-free lotion too. You can substitute this with any white cream you want at all, guys. Nivea, E45, any white cream, which would just hold the whole lot together. As I say, we're not going to use a whole lot of white lotion, but the recipe calls for white lotion or cream too. And you will also need, of course, a bowl to do your mixing in. Just get yourself a couple of cheap bowls or use your own bowls. This is an optional orange essential oil, my favorite. If you get the chance, guys, get the chance, try mixing orange and basil together. It creates the most beautiful smell. Wish someone would make an aftershave or a fragrance with that. Well, I suppose I could. And glycerin. So before I continue, beautiful ones, I'm just going to tell you about how I remove my mask. Now, there is a company, I think it's not Jo Malone, it's someone like that, but she makes, Lizelle, that's right, Lizelle. She sells these white muslin cloths and they're really, really expensive. And all that is really is just a piece of material. So I'm not spending out that much. I got these from Wilko and I love these. I get through so many of these. You get 4 large dishcloths, they're called. And obviously I don't do any washing up with them. Well, I do washing up and I use these too, but what I do is I use a separate one for washing my face and a separate one for washing up. So that's cleared up now, guys. Good. The wonderful thing about putting a face mask on is that you're taking 10, 15, 20 minutes out of your busy schedule to look after you. And why not? Why shouldn't you? We all work so hard. And today's pace of life is ridiculous that, you know, just taking 10, 15 minutes to look after yourself, you know, put a mask on, you look gorgeous too, and you'll have also pampered yourself. So it's win-win. I just wanted to show you the finished result. This is the mask. It has no scent at all because I decided not to add any essential oils, but, you know, by all means add a few drops of lavender, might go quite well, or I don't know, rosemary, just one that's skin friendly, of course. It has sort of like a very faint salicylic acidy sort of smell. I'm going to do a spotlight on the salicylic acid very soon, guys, so that you know the ins and outs and the pitfalls or the pluses or the benefits of using salicylic acid on your skin. And I'm going to do a whole series of spotlight on ingredients videos, so that's something to look forward to. And so how would you get this onto your face? Well, I've used my artist's fan brush because I'm an artist as well as a skincare formulator and a video creator, or content creator as they call us. But this one came as a set from The Works, and it was possibly £3 for 4 or 5 brushes. You get a fan brush, a thick brush, so on. You get the picture, guys. I won't waffle. But you can use any brush you want at all, or what's wrong with your fingers? The only reason I use a brush is because, well, it's quite posh, isn't it? It's not that it's posh, it's just the fact that, you know, you can get into all your nooks and crannies, and that you can also keep your fingers free and clean as well. And I wasn't too sure when I was putting the mask on whether I'd be pressing buttons or doing this or that, and I didn't want clay everywhere, but you get the picture anyway, beautiful ones. So masks are great because, as I say, they just give you the opportunity to take 10, 15, 20 minutes out of your day. They can be really concentrated with the old ingredients. You can have really, really hydrating masks, exfoliating, deep cleansing masks, which this one is. And then there are peel-off masks, there are wash-off masks, there are masks you leave on all night. There's even self-tanning masks, so we're just surrounded by masks. The best mask I've ever tried, other than mine, of course, was Clinique made one called SOS Rescue, something SOS. It was a white clay mask. It was salicylic acid based too. It was possibly about £20, £30. I don't know if they sell it or not anymore. If you guys know, then please let me know in the comments below. And it was gorgeous. Obviously, Clinique's fragrance free. I used to love Clinique stuff. I still do, really, before I started making my own skincare. But, you know, prices are exorbitant these days, so it does pay to make your own. And also, you can control exactly what goes into your masks, or any of your skincare formulations for that matter. And of course, prices as well. I mean, how much would you pay for a really good exfoliating deep cleansing mask these days? 10, 15, possibly even £20, 30 US dollars? It's ridiculous. This bag of French clay cost me £4.99, I believe. It's 100 grams. And also, it's pure clay. You know, there's no preservatives going into my formulas, any of my formulas. And so you don't have to put any preservatives in your formulas at home either. Obviously, if you want to, then there's nothing stopping you. There are no rules to DIY or MYO, make your own skincare. But I have got absolutely nothing on my face now at all, not even moisturiser. I've just come straight from the bathroom. I've just rinsed that lot off. And look, can you see? And my pores have basically vanished too. So it is really, really, really effective. And very cheap to make too, and ultimately it will just make a big difference to your skin. As I said before, oily skins, normal skins, combination skins, dry skins, because the salicylic acid's obviously removing the dead skin cells, thus making your moisturizer more ready to penetrate the layers of the skin. And in the future, I'll put all of my masks on a playlist, and in future I'm going to do a hyaluronic acid mask too. So that's something to look forward to, beautiful ones. So without any further ado, without me boring you all to death and waffle. Oh God, I do speak too much, don't I? He says, still talking. Right, here's the tutorial, lovies, and we'll meet on the other side. See you in a minute. So guys, this is how we make our DIY at-home red clay with salicylic acid face mask. You can see the one in the corner I've already made. So you need a clean bowl, a clean jug with approximately 100 ml of warm tap water in. Make sure it's warm, guys. This will help the aspirin disperse. Your bag of French clay, either red or white. You can actually substitute this for charcoal if you want. Dispersible aspirin, that's our source of salicylic acid, which will help to unclog those pores and sweep away dead skin cells. A little bottle of glycerin. Our white lotion, this is one I made, but you can substitute that for any white cream or lotion. A teaspoon, and this is an optional essential oil. In the end, I didn't use any essential oil in this mask, but, you know, just add 1 or 2 drops if you want to fragrance your mask. So firstly, we need to make our salicylic acid stock solution. And what will happen is once the aspirin touches the skin, the salicylic acid will dissolve out of the aspirin and will help to slough away dead skin cells, unclog blocked pores. That's it, give that a quick stir. Lovely. So now we have our salicylic acid stock solution. Give your spoon a quick wipe. I've got 2 spoons there, a tablespoon and a teaspoon. It will all become apparent a little bit later on why. So into the clean bowl, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of glycerin. This mask that eventually was a little bit runny, guys, so maybe use 4 teaspoons of French clay powder as opposed to just using the 3 I used. Yep, lovely, that's going everywhere, Joseph. So clumsy, aren't I? So into the bowl of glycerin, I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of French clay powder. In goes 1. In goes the 2nd. And in goes the 3rd. Looks a bit like cocoa, doesn't it? It's not. So this is going to create like a slurry. Don't worry if you don't get all your pieces of French clay covered in glycerin. It will all come out in the wash, so they say. Right. So now it's time to add the salicylic acid solution to the clay. And this will help your skin to glow, make it smooth, even, and give it a really, really thorough deep down cleanse, as well as exfoliating as well. So into my clay, I'm adding 1, 2, 3, and 4 tablespoonfuls of our salicylic acid solution. As I said, this formula was a little bit runny, so you could just use maybe 3 tablespoonfuls of water. Give that a good mix together. That's it. Get all of those lumps out of there. That's it. Lovely job. And here you can see me trying to rescue the whole formulation by adding half a teaspoon of additional French clay. It should have been a whole teaspoon really, guys, but the cream holds it all together, so it wasn't a disaster in the end. So stir that in. That's lovely. Just get rid of all the lumps, guys, because it'll feel better on your skin and won't score or scratch your skin when you're applying it. So now give that spoon another quick wipe, or just get a clean spoon. And now it's time to apply the cream to the formula. So I'm adding 1 teaspoon. This is my magic lotion. I did a tutorial on this too. It's 100% oil-free silicone-based creamy lotion, which is gorgeous. So just stir that in. And I'd use this mask once a week, leave it on for 15-20 minutes, and your skin will look gorgeous. Let me know how you get on with this formula, guys, whether you're going to try this at home or not. And that's how we make our French clay mask. So that, beautiful ones, is how to make red French clay mask with salicylic acid. Doesn't really smell of anything, as I say, just got a very faint salicylic acid smell to it, which I love. So cost-wise, possibly around 50p, 75 pence for this. That would last me a month. Keep it in the fridge because it hasn't got any preservatives in it. And we did use water in it, and obviously water breeds bacteria. So, but that's it for today, gorgeous ones. I really, really hope you found this tutorial useful. Let me know in the comments below whether you're going to be making this mask or not. And if you do, how do you find it? Whether you enjoyed using it or not. And also, I'm going to be making a charcoal mask. As I say, I'll do a whole series on masks, but that's it for today, gorgeous ones. I really hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment and I will endeavour to reply. And please don't forget to subscribe. All right, guys, lots of love. Take care.